This morning, a lawyer is preparing to file a $10 million lawsuit after a police officer was caught on camera punching a 13-year-old boy.
7 Action News reporter Matthew Smith has been tracking this story. He joins us live now from Novi, where the lawyer is located. Matt, so what can you tell us more about this incident?
Well, it happened in the city of Albion back in November, but you're hearing about it now because the recently released body cam video. Now, if you don't know where Albion is, really it's like the halfway point between Battle Creek and Spring Arbor. And to set this up, I want to let you know, police have been called on this 13-year-old boy. He'd been arguing with them. At the point you're going to see this video, he's in handcuffs, he's in the back seat, and he's recently been kicking at police officers. Now, I want to warn you, the video is jarring, but we want to show it to you so you understand context of this $10 million lawsuit.
Get in the car! 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 Stop kicking me! Get in the car!
Now, the officer that you're hearing is Tyler Collins. He was eventually fired, but the boy in the video, as we said, is just 13. And according to his lawyer, the child was in handcuffs while being hit, and he's also mentally challenged. Things eventually escalated. The boy was also pepper sprayed. Now, I do want to let you know the officer has been fired. He no longer works for the Public Safety Department in Albion, but they have not spoken about this on record since then. They've only released statements. Instead, that statement explained that they do have a department policy where they have to file a report anytime they have a use of force. And because that was reported, it was then investigated by Michigan State Police and other entities as well. And the statement that they released goes on to say, quote, as a result of the internal investigation, the involved officer was found to have violated several department policies which warranted termination of employment. On February 20th, 2019, then acting city manager and Chief Kipp issued a termination letter to the officer. Now, as I told you, the lawyer is preparing a $10 million lawsuit. They don't think this has gone far enough. And oh, by the way, that 13-year-old boy is behind bars. They take issue with the fact that the officer isn't behind bars at this point in time. The officer is going to be talked about today here in Novi. This is the law office where they'll be unveiling the details behind this $10 million lawsuit. Of course, we'll be there, and we'll keep an eye on this as it continues to progress through the court system. For now, we're live in Novi this morning. Matthew Smith, 7 Action News.
Yeah, no matter what happened there, that video is so hard to watch.
To hear his screams.
Thank you, Matt, for your report.